Okay, we are up, we are running, and we are gonna have ourselves a grand old time. What's going on, guys? It is Cooper88, also known as Steve, and of course, it is February 19th at the time date for this stamp, as always. As I said in the previous videos, actually, I don't even need to tell you. You'll watch the previous videos and hear me repeat again, but just in case, this will be possibly a late video. So it is February 19th. I have not seen Deadpool yet. I'm really kind of agitated that I haven't yet. I'll probably end up being the last of all my coworkers, friends, etc. to see it. However, though, I will have my own little Deadpool extravaganza because my Marvel Collector Core box for the month of February, which ironically is, of course, the Merc with the Mouth, actually came in. So I did open this up and look inside, guys. It's going to be a pain to put it all back, but I figure that I wanted to see, just in case I felt like doing a video, like what was inside. You know, curiosity, they say, killed the cat, but for me, I just wanted to see it. Now, as always, guys, with Marvel Collector Core, these are every 2 months, so it's bi-monthly. And as always, guys, artwork from the actual comics and what have you. Always fun, makes the boxes collectibles in and of themselves. And carefully try to take this off. Well, actually, I guess I can't take these off, but little patch and pin. Let me see if I can try to, I don't want to bend the box too far. But there's the patch, and of course the pin. So, yeah, classic Deadpool on both accounts. Because the patch and the pin are like really on there, and I always end up tearing the boxes, and I don't mean to do that. So they're good. You know, Marvel Collector Core is getting better at that, guys. They're actually getting better at keeping the pin and the patch from, like, you know, falling off of the box. Okay, so the first item, and I loved this right off the bat. Whoop. Actually, you know what? Let me set this right here. First item, guys, is a t-shirt. They're starting to always put a t-shirt, so this is one side, and let me flip it over. This is actually, what did they call this? This is Deadpool Ornate Black, so this is like more kind of like his, I guess you could say his stealth look, where his costume, where the red is where the black is, and black is like the main part of his outfit. You know, reverse color scheme, as they do for like standard stealth. A variant issue comic, which I freaking love this. This is so innately cute and adorable. Battle damage Deadpool, and he's stabbing chimichangas. That's just that. Yeah, I love that. I have not actually read any of these comics, by the way. These single issue comics. I do need to open them up and read them, but I just kind of leave them in the boxes. So, which one do I want to pull? We got a Dwarf, we got a Funko, and we got a little plushie. Those are the last three things in this box. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you know what, who cares? I'm going to pull out the plushie because I love the plushie. Like, look at that. He's so adorable. So cute, little Deadpool plushie. And what are these called? These are called Mopees. They're made by Funko. So this is strictly the Marvel Collector Core Deadpool figure. That's just so cool. Little Deadpool plushie. I may actually like try to go on eBay and see like if hopefully they don't try to jack the price, because you guys know how eBay is. But just like the Guardians of the Galaxy like winter scarf that was part of the Guardians of the Galaxy box, I might get an extra one of these little plushies and like put it on my desk here because I'm starting to try to get a theme of like certain characters being next to each other, like certain things to decorate my desk and stuff. So it's like this now is gonna go right next to to an extra Guardians of the Galaxy scarf, like little mini Deadpool plushie to like put on my desk, so that way I can always have Deadpool with me. Be like the little like voice inside my head. Um, and of course we did get a dwarf figure and the exclusive Marvel Collector Core version. I think it's pretty much randomized because like there's two others here. Unless like it's, I don't know if it's one figure or three. I'm presuming it's one of any three, but it's cowboy Deadpool, little cowboy. So he's got a little hat. Oh, reflected it. So got a little hat, and I don't know if you guys can see it with that reflecting, but he's got a little Charlie horse, a little trolley horse. And then they got two others, which is like a pirate theme and a chef theme. I don't know if those are just regular dwarf figures or if it's like one of three that you get in the box, but I'm going to presume, honestly, that it's probably one of three. So I got the cowboy version of Deadpool. And the last one I really like because there are like, very similar to Groot, there are so many different versions of Wade that Funko has made, but I like this because it follows more in line with the movie. So like they got one with swords, one with a thumbs up, one that's pirate, chef, bath time, rubber chicken, cowboy, X-Men outfit, X-Force outfit, glow in the dark, unmasked, battle themed, battle damaged. Oh, excuse me. But this one I like because it does fit with Marvel Collector Core being 100% exclusive and unique. This one is Leaping. This is Leaping Deadpool. Let me try to get it out of the light. This is Leaping, which basically, of course, obviously you guys can see the figure. But if you can't see it all too clearly because I'm trying to keep the light from reflecting off of the plastic surface, it's basically, it has a little like clear plastic stand, just like all the other like, animated action like Funko characters, but he's got a little stand that holds him up, and it's basically Wade, leaping in a crouch, and he's got one sword in front of him and one sword behind him, so it's like, it looks like he's, lunging forward, like about ready to like, arc in a slice with one sword, and he's got one behind him to like probably bring around to like, knock out another guy. So, I mean, that's pretty cool though. I like that. That's a very unique like Funko character to really do, because you don't see too many, because it's just the character like, standing in like a pose and just like holding a gun or something. But I like when they make these Funko characters that, it's almost like they're in mid-motion or like they're doing an action, because those tend to kind of like, draw your eye a little bit more than just like the standard, oh, they're standing there and they're posing. But with this, it's like they're posing, but they're also like, it looks like they're doing an action. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I rather enjoy that because it does, like I say, it makes it more unique to the people that collect a lot of these Funko characters. And I'm not gonna lie, I am becoming one of those people where, my shelf and my room are probably gonna be cluttered with all these Funko characters, which I really am trying to be very careful of, because I know with these Marvel Collector Core boxes, I tend to keep the Funko characters in their box. Like, not just from a collector perspective, but just from it. They're so unique and cool that if I want extras, I may try to find them on more like, eBay, or if somebody has one that they don't really want. Like, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Like, when I got my villains box, yeah, I got regular Morbius, which was cool. But there is a part of me that does kind of want to get, like, the zombie version, as they call it. The more vampiric, like Morbius, just for like the sake of being, a little bit of a collector. Plus, I may actually try to get like an extra version of like the zombie version, because it'll be something cool to kind of like, hang up with all my other Funko characters. Because what I'm starting to do, and let me actually shift my. Well, you know what? Oh no, I'll go ahead and shift it, because I'm trying to, in the middle, I was like setting up an install wizard for my phone. Well, actually, you know what? I won't even swing it around. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, so I'll basically just describe it to you guys. What I'm doing is that currently the shelf that I use for like my video games and stuff, I am doing a DC like heroic theme on the top shelf, and so as I'm bringing because I'm trying to get rid of games right now. Like, I'm trying to trade games in to like get a little bit of extra cash, like games that I don't play as much anymore. So I'm trying to like filter out like a lot of stuff right now, as is always the case with spring and summer cleaning. But I have like kind of like a little DC, heroic montage thing. So I've got my, Arkham City Batman statue, my, Henry Cavill Man of Steel like Superman standee, one of my, Green Lantern shot glasses that I got from the Harvey Awards from Baltimore Comic Con. And I still have, I took him out originally, but I put him back in in his box until like I actually felt like, I wanted to try to find, the TV counterpoint for him. But I've got Stephen Amell's Arrow, but I got like Stephen Amell's Arrow, like the full like get up that Oliver wears on the show. And not like, new Oliver, that would have been cool, but this is like old Arrow Oliver, so it's the full green jumpsuit and the mask. So I got that there. So I'm trying to like do a hero theme, and then I may try to find like another shelving area to like, dedicate to villains. So like do one for like the big two, and maybe like try to find a couple of like dwarves or figures for like other companies, like Bloodshot and Ninjak and stuff from Valiant. So it's really depends, guys, on how I want to do this, because although my room looks pretty big, I may have to end up getting shelves, because my room's a lot smaller than it appears when you guys look at my videos. So it'll be interesting. Let's put it that way. It'll be interesting to figure out how I'm going to put all this together. But I've ranted on long enough, guys. That is the Marvel Collector Core Deadpool box. Definitely a pretty good box. This time little plushy, little Funko character, as usual, a comic and T-shirt, and a little like extra bonus, with little, cowboy dwarf Deadpool. So it's not too bad, guys. Not too shabby. So we'll see. And the next one that they just announced is going to be based on Captain America: Civil War. So we'll see like how that box turns out. I'm actually very intrigued to see like how they're gonna put that box together. But anyway, guys, I will leave the video off, and I will see you guys when I do the next unboxing or the next video. So until then, guys, I was gonna say stay frosty, but that sounded pretty horrible. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.